Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, students. In today's session, we were performing the practicals about SCT. Basically, the scenario is we have to create one payload, and that payload we are going to send it to our target system using reverse shell concept. Now, what is reverse shell hacking, or we can say reverse shell procedure? With the reverse shell, we can create a situation where we are not going to directly send any connection, or we are not going to initiate the connection, but victim will initiate the connection. So for that, we create such scenario, and for that scenario, I do have one figure that without reverse shell, if we share that malicious file, firewall won't allow it. But if somebody wants to download the crack version, or not the software not from the official website, some licensed version tool, if you want to purchase, you don't want to purchase it, but free of cost if you want. So at that time, this reverse scenario, hackers will take the advantage of this. Hackers will create the files or crack tools for the user who wants to access it, and then upload it into their website, and from there you can download it free of cost. But at the same time, you are compromising your security level when you are performing such scenario. So what kind of security level can be compromised if you are doing such scenario? So here you are making a initiative to make a connection with the hacker. So this is the reverse shell scenario. So let's try to perform that. I've turned it on the Kali, and I have to find out the folder of SCT. So I'm going to file system. Under that, let me just go to this etc and find out anything. Yes, that is SC toolkit. Under this is a set config file. I'm just opening this, and I have to find out Apache server related information from here. Apache server, yes. And if it is not on, I have to make it on. Then control save, means S. My file has been saved. Now let's try to perform this stuff. We have to start the Apache server. So system control, start Apache 2. You can also check the status of Apache using status Apache, active, running state. Okay, this is in running state, active state. Okay, fine. Let me just go to the next command prompt or terminal. Going for the interactive mode, and let me start SC toolkit. I'm going to select the first, that is social engineering. Now from this menu, I have to create some media generator, infected media generator. So I'm going to click on the option third. Here I'm going to select standard Metasploit because I just wanted to use Metasploit to do such task. Reverse TCP interpreter. So second option. Your system, Kali system IP address over here, and any port that you want to make it as a listener. So I'm just giving 4x4. Let's start this. So Metasploit is going to be start, and let's move to one more terminal. We have to reach into the folder. Set folder is available into the root mode with the interactive mode. This tilde sign is required. Under that only you will get the set folder. Then let's find it out what are the files are available in this folder. Yes, our payload.exe is available here. If you want to change the name of payload.exe, you can use it out. But right now, I don't want to change it. I'm just starting one server that is to share this file onto the Windows system. Now I'm going to the Windows system and I have to type the IP address of Kali and then the port number. Just clicking on the payload.exe. Keep anyways. We have to keep it anyways. Okay, now the file is with us. Let me just go to the download folder and let me open our Kali system. Yes, here everything has been ready. Let me just double click over here to run this payload. So here the connection is trying to build up. Exploitable mode, multi-handler. Then I have to set the cell reverse TCP. So I have to set payload, Windows, and then under that I have to set the interpreter and reverse TCP. Set L host of my system, then L port, L4, and run. Okay, so here if you can see, started the reverse TCP handler with this, and this is the port number. Sending stage is this. Everything is fine. Now my system, Windows system, is under control. Let's find out system info over here, and you can see the targeted system detail over here. So in this way, the payload information with this payload that we have created is just for get the reverse TCP to make a connection initialization from the targeted system. So use SCT to create the payload, and after that you can use the Metasploit, or we can say MSF console, to make a connection with that specific Windows system. You have to write down this commands over here, and after that you have to type the syst info to get more detail about it. You can also check for show options if anything is available. Oh, sorry, Metaprinter, it won't work. Show option won't work for the Metaprinter. It will work for the multi-handler. So you guys, I hope you guys understood. Let me try out one more option if it can be worked or not. Just a second for that. Meanwhile, you just see the things which I have mentioned over here. Initially, first step that is, I opened folder set config. Under this set config, I find out Apache server. I have to check this one is on or not. If it is off, you have to make it on. After that, I have to start the Apache server. This is the second stage. After that, I have to open SCT, basically SCT toolkit. From that, I have to select the first option, that is social engineering toolkit. As I've closed this, let me just, means I have to use SCT toolkit. Under this, select the option 1, 3, infections media generator, second option for payload, and from here Windows recipe, reverse TCP interpreter. Once you have generate this, you have to close your SCT toolkit, and you have to go to the next terminal where you have to find out this set folder. Move to the set folder. For that, you have to use sudo -i. Find out this payload.exe. Start this Python 3 server. Open this URL into Windows system. And from the Windows system, you will be able to download that file. Once you download that, you have to double click on this payload. Once you double click over there, open your MSF console. and use exploitable multi-handler, set the payload, set the L host, and set the L port, and then use the command sysinfo to get the result. This is one thing. Let me find out one more option for this. We can check for present working directory, PWD. So you can see C drive, user, administrator, and under download, my file has been downloaded over there. Whatever attacks I have done on the target system, you can use one more command, that is clear EV. Clear EV basically remove the logs of your system from Windows system that we can download, that we can perform at the end. We can also click on ls button, ls command. With this ls command, you can check the files which are present into the download folder. We can go for the user ID. So get UID information if regular genuine server is there. So this is my user ID information. If there is any database, any password, any key available, we can use hash dump command over there to get to know about the hash value for administrator, default account, guest account, and this same database, that is SAM, that is security administrative database dump data, that you can get it out. You can check for the ideal time also of the system, 2 minutes, how many, like the connection timings. When you have established the connection, you can check the IP address related detail using ipconfig. So this is MAC address and everything. See, this is very dangerous. If you are downloading files from the third-party tool, then it might be possible that your system may get infected. So how to secure your system from such scenario, that I'll explain you. If anything related to the password or anything is available, that also we can find out using lpwd. Root is the directory. Anything related to the www or other thing. If you want to migrate the process from another process to the next process, then we can use that. But right now, we are not going to use it out. Running process onto the targeted system, that PS. So these are the different processes which are running on the target system. That is basically task manager details you will get. Other commands we will see into the next session. So these are the basic commands. You can search on the like Google, that meterpreter command. Once you get a connection with the target, after that you have to find out the meterpreter based command. Now this is basically the things where we perform the reverse shell TCP connection or reverse shell communication onto the targeted system. But this is happening when you are downloading third-party or unknown website-based tool. So before that, you have to check about the tools. Always turn on your antivirus tool. If you have a firewall, then set rules for unknown extension-based file. Scan exe file before installing it into your system. These are the basic things that you guys have to remember. So we have resolved the issue. Basically, I've resolved the issue of network connection. I was like trying out during our session, but this additional video helps you out how to perform social engineering based reverse shell concept. So I hope you guys clear about this concept. See you into the next session. Till then, bye-bye. Have a nice day. This is the end of the session for today. Thanks for watching. If you found this is helpful, don't forget to follow Metbrains for more insights, tutorial, and career-focused content. Stay tuned. Your journey to mastering tech starts here.
No experience to little experience about networking and programming skills and all the basics.
how was your overall experience with the mentorship program?
I think for me it was the best thing I choose to do for my personal development.
And on a scale of like 1 to 10, how would you rate your experience?
Maybe 8.7.
Would you like to recommend it to any of your college friends or someone?
Yeah, who is a beginner who wants to learn the basics of cybersecurity. Yeah, it's a good investment. It's a good investment.